What a lineup. Let's do this. I see a Corvette and a Bentley Continental GT. Looks like possibly an F-Type in front of me. Can't quite tell. 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Same problem. You know what? As annoying as it might be, I'm going to try to give that a restart.
It's bold, responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen to it.
Other pieces of British racing history or motoring history would include the Austin Princess and the Mulliner Cab. So, it wasn't all supercars and sports cars. And of course, in this vehicle, we're using the iconic wing on the back, which actually makes the Countach perform worse. But it looks better. That's the only thing you're going to be able to do. Oh, tan brogues. That's great. Well, you know what? I almost would say that I kind of want the brogues more than a Volkswagen Scirocco, so we'll just call it a draw. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to welcome everybody back right now. Basically, welcome everybody back a second time to Forza Horizon 4. We're going to hope the stream goes exactly the way I want it to this time. We're going to hope for no crashing. We're going to hope for no problems with having to restart the computer a billion times, and last but not least, we're going to hope for no problems with music. And let me find an event to go to, and I'll talk to everybody about that in a second here. I need to find something that I have, or you know what? I'm not even so concerned about stuff I haven't done yet. Let's go do a stunt driver mission. How about that, because it's nearby.
Turn right.
I've been having issues on YouTube specifically
In 400 yards, turn left.
With the in-game music, and it's a real shame because the music in here is
Turn
nice,
left.
nice little background noise to accompany your engine. It doesn't always fit, and I like a little bit more
In 400
of
yards, turn left.
trap or funk music myself when driving, especially if I'm cruising. Maybe rock and roll if
Turn
I'm driving
left.
fast, sort of like the Need for Speed games. Need for Speed soundtracks. But the problem that I'm having in Forza Horizon 4 is this game continues over and over again to give me problems, and the latest problem is to get itself flagged on YouTube, despite the fact that I have streamer mode turned on. And I'll show everybody what that is real quick for those unfamiliar. If you go to Settings, and then you go to Audio over here, you'll see this thing at the bottom, and as the game itself describes, it enables in-game live streaming of music from the Hospital Music radio station, which is supposed to be strictly non-copyrighted music. Unfortunately, that constantly seems to get me flagged, and above everything else, it seems that I believe that the menu music is what's getting me flagged. So what I've done is turned the radio off. I already had, as you might be able to see too, I already had the music volume down to 1. You can't put it down to 0. No, that'd be too easy. You can't do that. So we're going to hope that the latest things I screwed around with are going to fix that. But there's only one way to find out, and that's to play. So once again, I welcome you all back, and we're going to start off with continuing the stunt driver story here. I got a few different businesses. This is one of them. We'll see what we can do. Last stream that I'm not able to upload to YouTube, unfortunately, I selected some new cars. This being one of them, the Dodge Viper ACR, which is not the fastest Viper you can buy in the game, but it does have excellent handling and braking characteristics, so it's a wonderful, wonderful race car. It makes a great noise, has a great paint scheme, in my opinion anyway. Nice wing in the back, so it looks very menacing. But I don't think we're going to be able to get to use that. We'll see what the stunt driver director here, the movie director, wants me to do as a stunt driver, and they're probably going to give me some random car I'm not expecting. So let's find out.
Hey!
Challenger SRT.
Apparently my little Edinburgh short film caused a stir. It seems the city doesn't appreciate cinema verite. They prefer you to get permission. But, well, I didn't tell them about you, and Joel smoothed the whole thing over, so... let's get back to the movie project, shall we? I need you to take this thing down to the southern motorway tunnel.
Alright, and is this a Demon, or is it just an SRT?
Stunt unit is standing by. I'll be down shortly.
Alright, looks like a standard SRT. Beautiful engine noise, I'll say that. Let's switch to the in-car view real quick. I'm sure some people will be disappointed to see that this has the paddle shifters rather than a proper manual transmission. Whoops. And I'm sure others of you will be disappointed that I used the rewind feature. That's one of the many reasons I don't drive with the in-car view very much.
Turn right.
There's always an ongoing debate about manual and automatic transmissions, and I don't really have any
400 yards.
favorites.
Turn left.
Day-to-day purposes, I'm perfectly happy driving an automatic vehicle.
Turn left.
When it comes to cars that you're going to race or drive for performance purposes, it's kind of out of people's hands nowadays. The newest cars, almost all of them are coming with the paddle shift transmissions. And I, for one, don't really see a reason why not. If the name of the game is performance, that's the best way to get performance. I understand it may not make people feel quite as connected to the car, and I get that. But this is the way things are going, and I'm hoping that people who love the traditional
At the
manual
roundabout,
transmissions
take the second exit.
will be able to find something. Whoa! We'll be able to find something to love about the paddle shift transmissions, and that would be the speed and precision, the extra performance you can get out of it. God, this thing really does handle like a boat, like a traditional muscle car.
Here we are.
So let's see what we
This
got
is a
here.
pretty complicated setup.
Yeah, of
The
course
guys
it
have
is.
been working around the clock. Oh, I know you can handle it, I'm just saying.
We'll see about that, pal. I did not do well with the last stunt mission.
So, remember when I said a lot of computer stuff? Ignore that. We've got multiple barricades, tunnels, and jumps. Keep your head in the game. If the driving's real, nothing else matters.
Well, let's see.
Right up. Scene 79A. Barricade smash. Action! Your route's safe, but try to make it look dangerous, yeah? Throw the
Whoa.
back end around a bit. Looking good. Now, gun it through here. There's a ramp by the bridge. Jump it. Plow through the junk on the far side. Look at that sky, though. Tunnel's littered with big stuff. Follow the route and get some good swerves in, though.
Somehow
Watch
I don't
out,
think I'm going to
there's
make the
some big stuff
46-second
in there,
time
too.
limit.
Now, out the final barricade and hit the
4,
jump.
5, 6, missed it. Yeah, alright, we're going to try that again. I hit a crate that I thought was destructible, and it turned out to not be destructible at all. I bounced right off of it. Part of the problem from the get-go is the
Right up.
launch.
Scene 79A. Barricade smash.
You can see how fast I was
Action!
hitting that red line. I'm going to try to follow this racing line as best as I
Your route's
possibly
safe,
can.
but try to make it look dangerous, yeah? Throw the back end around a bit. Looking good. Now, gun it through here. There's a ramp by the bridge. Jump it. Plow through the junk on the far side. Look at that sky, though. Tunnel's littered with big stuff. Follow the route and get some good swerves in, though. Watch out, because there's some big stuff in there, too. Now, out the final barricade, and hit the jump!
I still don't think I'm going to be fast enough. Yep, still not fast enough.
Nice. Even if this movie doesn't make much sense, I reckon people will see it just for your driving. Maybe that's what they're counting on.
I don't think I can shave 2 seconds off of that. I will try one more time, but I don't want to waste everybody's time doing these restarts. The problem is when you come off of the jump, the car starts to...
Right up. Scene 79A.
Well, again, the launch.
Barricade smash.
But when you're coming off of these
Action!
jumps, the car seems to lose its back end every time. It's not like I'm landing on all four wheels
You're all
perfectly
safe, but try to
pointed
make it
forward.
look dangerous, yeah? Throw the back end around a bit. Looking good.
Trying to
Now,
follow this
got it
racing line
through
as best
here.
as I can. Yep,
There's a
see?
ramp
It's
by
going
the bridge.
sideways.
Jump it. Plow through the junk on the far side. Look at that sky, though. Tunnels littered with big stuff.
Oh, come on! You've got to be kidding me with that. Seriously. Yeah, this I can tell right now this is not going to
Watch out,
hit
there's some
the
big stuff in there too.
time limit either. I'm swerving all over the place. This car just does not want to stay. You can see what happened again.
Out the final barricade and hit the jump.
The car just does not want to stay pointed straight. I wish I could make it somehow. 5, 6, yep, lost it again. Same thing.
Nice.
Alright, well, I'm not going to waste everybody's time
I reckon people will see it
by
just for
doing
your
that over
driving.
and over again.
Maybe that's what they're counting on.
The way that car loses its back end when you get back down on the ground, I cannot cut down on the time anymore. That's a real shame. I think that would be quite enjoyable otherwise. Honestly, what I think ruins that too is beyond the actual shoot itself. Like, the time limit ruins the
Turn
film shoot
around
itself
when
because it's
it
not
is
as
safe to
exciting
do
as it
so.
could be. Because the idea is to make it exciting, smash some stuff, but if you're trying to follow a racing line and get your time to 46 seconds or under, that's a boring run. We'll see what the next chapter has in store. And I'll move on to something else after this. Oh, a mini.
Sounds
Okay.
like your name is getting around in the business.
Oh, yeah?
I gave out a reel of your stuff. Now they want us both for a car advert. Ever done advertising work? It's good money, but it can get a bit boring. That's why you've got to have some fun with it. Wait till you see what I mean.
Somehow I doubt...
Take your car and meet me on set. I'll show you.
I doubt Mini would want their car driven like a complete a-hole on television for a commercial. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of doubt it. I know that was a bone of contention with the Top Gear crew.
In 400
Once again,
yards,
going back to them when they were doing
turn
a
left.
Volkswagen Scirocco advertisement.
Turn left.
Definitely sounds like a souped-up version of a Mini Cooper with that spitting exhaust sound.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Brakes locking up. Are we going off-road now? Yep, we sure are. Mini's handling it quite well, though, I gotta say. Looks like we're getting there, according to the
In
Mini.
400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn right.
Ah, into the quarry. Okay, I was here
Turn
the
right.
other day.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Only my Twitch viewers get to see it. Not able to upload it to YouTube,
Turn right.
but I was here recently. Looking for barn finds, no less.
Everything's ready? Weather's nice. Let's do this.
Ah, it's a Works Mini, that's why. That's why it's faster and more aggressive sounding.
So, the brief is for a practical city car. You know, good fuel economy, easy to park. Which is all well and good, but can you park it on top of a shipping container? Don't worry, they love
I
this
can try.
idea. At least they will love it when I tell them and show them the footage. Let's go. Okay, container climb advert, take 1. Action!
Nope. That's a big no. I didn't even see if I have this on a timer. I bet you I have a timer here as well. Oh yeah.
Okay, container climb advert, take 1.
There is no way I'm going to be able to beat the 22-second timer here. Yeah. Nope. There I go. This is going to take me multiple tries. I can't even fathom how many tries this is going to take me. This is going to be painful.
Okay, container climb advert, take 1.
If you guys don't like restart, you might want to be doing something else right now. I'll be lucky to complete this at all. Nope, there we go. I don't know why I went off the edge there. Was doing fine.
That's it. Cut it. Print it. If that doesn't sell practical city cars, then I don't know what will.
How on earth was that less than 22 seconds? Alright, well, you know what? I'm not going to argue. Fine. Can I just, like, race a car? The only game that I ever really enjoyed with stunt driving was the game Stuntman, which some of you older guys out there like me may remember as part of the Driver series. And it was a cool game in that series, but it was not my favorite game in that series by a long shot. Let's see what we got here. Oh, man, am I lucky I got that instead of a highly modifiable CRX. Okay. I'm going to forget that event, and I'm going to forget that I didn't win that car. Try to channel some positivity. That one went kind of quick, so we'll see what we got for the next mission. There's my
I'm back
Viper.
on this Frankie Beaumont movie. The producers tell me they're nearly finished adding driving scenes. I told them now you're here, they can have as many as they want. The route is just south of the Lake District. Looks like we're going cross-country on this one.
In this thing, we're going to go cross-country. Come on. I really don't want to do that in my
Stunt vehicle
Viper.
are on site. See you there.
Okay, so stunt vehicle's on scene, so that's why. Not like I could use the vehicle beforehand to get some practice or anything. Of course not. Why would I need that? I'm sure those with a keen eye can see the
Turn right.
slight racing cues the SRT Viper gives you, like the racing steering wheel.
Turn right.
I kind of like the dials from the newest Viper, where the Viper logo will glow whenever you need to change gear. I gotta be honest though, I'm not the biggest fan of this particular engine noise, exhaust note, whatever you want to call it.
Turn right.
This is not the typical V10 vacuum cleaner noise that I'm used to from all the Dodge
Turn
Vipers of
right.
the past. This is much more snarly, like a V8. The car is definitely something else to look at, though. Love the body shape, and I love those taillights. It's a shame that they discontinued these. And it's weird because when the Dodge Challenger Demon came out, people were, you know, emptying their pockets and taking out a second mortgage on their house to own one of those things. But this entire time, Dodge has been making a really killer supercar, and a lot of people were ignoring it. So just a few years ago, Dodge finally discontinued it, unfortunately. I'm hoping it'll come back one day, but I have my doubts.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
I will say I do feel like this would be a
Turn
good
sharp
time,
left.
good a time as any to do it, because Chevrolet came out with their mid-engine C8 Corvette, so Dodge could be doing something special with a new Viper.
Lovely. I can see why you'd want to shoot something here.
I don't want to shoot anything anywhere. I'm here because you told me to be here.
I thought the producers might be going for a big
Peugeot
emotional
205.
moment. You know, beautiful landscapes and soaring music. And it's a nice route along Derwent Water, but you're driving this. Oh well. All that power and suspension gets me pretty emotional, to know about you. This is it. Scene 48A. Speed drive. Action! Rough terrain ahead. Take it off-road if you have to.
Pretty sure I'm already off the road. Oh, I have to earn skill points. And I don't think that's going to help my case very much. Or that, but at least I stayed on the road. There we go. Let's just get rid of that fence entirely. And I gotta be honest, I can't see a damn thing with this wing on the back of this car.
In 400 yards, turn right.
I'm trying to drift a little bit to gather up some of those points. I don't know how many I'm really getting off of this.
Turn right.
Coming up on a jump. Let's get all four wheels off the ground. Not bad. I'm sure you can do better, though.
Well, I got 1 star, which is enough to pass the challenge. This thing is just all over the road right now. Although I'm not blaming anybody but myself for that.
Come on, with some feeling. Throw it out sideways for the cameras, but watch those trees.
How about the fences? Do I have to watch the fences?
In 400 yards, turn right.
Doing
Can't
well,
see.
but you're still holding back. You can do better. Just a little more rough terrain and you're through. Maybe it's a metaphor for the characters in the movie. I don't know. Outstanding!
No, I couldn't
Let's
slide
see
to
the
a
real
stop.
Frankie Beaumont drive like that. They should just make this movie about you, kid.
I am not getting 65,000 on that, I'll tell you that right now. I'm not going to restart that one in the slightest. Cool car. I hate the stupid wing on the top. Okay. I got one more. See, and here I thought I'd be moving on, but I'm trying to see if I can bang all these out
All
of the
right,
way.
kid. This is it. Your final gig, doubling for Frankie Beaumont. The climax of that movie we started shooting all those months ago. That is, assuming they don't write in a new ending. Doesn't matter. We're going as big as we can on this one. You with me?
Beautiful Aston.
Stunt unit is set up near the old airstrip. You can take the stunt vehicle, but usual drill, yeah, no damage.
I can't promise that. Let's check out the cockpit view. Oh, yeah. Very simplistic. I'm kind of surprised.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
And it's a shame I don't have more disposable income. I saw the most beautiful V8 Vantage the other day for a very reasonable price, considering.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Same exact color as this, too.
Turn left.
If I had the money, oh man, you better believe I would go for that. Though that would undoubtedly have to be a garage clean. Absolutely wonderful engine noise here.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
No, I ain't doing that. 170s, 180s.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Just about to get to 200.
Turn right.
There's a nice sound.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
There we go. We're moving the last pieces into position now.
Okay. Sounds
We've got a
ominous.
series of 3 jumps separated by railway wagons. I need you to stick to your route and hit them all hard and fast. You're a professional stunt driver now.
I
Kid,
wouldn't go that far.
Honestly, I'm not sure if you're the hero or the villain or what this movie is even about anymore. All I know is, it's a pleasure watching you drive.
Why, thank you. I'm sure it's painful for all of you at home. Not a
Wrinkle it.
pleasure.
Scene 99A. Railway showdown. Action!
Stay on asphalt roads.
Straight down to the first ramp. According to the script. Who cares about the script?
400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 400 yards, turn left.
Honestly, no matter how slow my time is on this, I'm probably not
Keep
going
it
to
on the road
bother.
through this hard turn. You'll need the speed for your next jump.
I'm probably not going to bother doing any restarts. I just kind of want to get this over with.
Coming up on the next jump. Remember, any landing you drive away from is a good one.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Last turn. If you want to cut across the farmland, do it. But do it fast.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Final jump. This is the big one. Take it low or take it high. Your choice. Cut! Wow! Oh, never thought I'd say this, kid, but couldn't have done it better myself.
Not as impressive as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, and I spoke to the producers. Would you be up for some acting lessons? Seems you're a lot more fun to work with than Frankie Beaumont.
Right. Alright, am I finally done with this?
Sounds like you've impressed Mike. And trust me, Mike is not an easy man to impress. I'll let you know when you get a call back.
Okay, finally done with that for the time being anyway. Alright. Tell you what, we'll go over there. Go see the blogger, Twitter lady, whatever she is. What should I go in? The Aston was fun. How about the GTR?
Summertime at Horizon. The skies are blue, the birds are singing, and there's barn rumors floating through the festival air. Wanna come find one with me?
Listen to that exhaust.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Come on, give it to me.
Welcome back, everyone.
Ooh, an
We're
Adam.
counting down the 10
Or
best
Ariel.
car experiences in games. I'm at the Horizon Festival, and we just saw the Testarossa rerunning the sun. It's time for number 9. I've chosen Smuggler's Run and this gorgeous 2016 Aerial Nomad, and we are gonna make it fly.
We're gonna
I've got the
try.
route in your sat nav. Go, 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 go!
I don't know how satellite navigation is exactly going to send you through the fields, but okay. I just take a right to the guy's farmland, absolutely. Oh, I'm going way off course here.
Really gun it along here. My subscribers love seeing that rally style stuff.
I don't know if they like seeing that. That's what I'm gonna give them.
Joyriding in Smuggler's Run? Sure, you could use it to discover the map and learn the best routes, but it was for exploring and jumping off things.
Oh, come on. Why are you going so sideways? Don't do that. Now I'm never going to hit the 115 mark. $12, $13, $14, $15. Yeah. Same problem. You know what? As annoying as it might be, I'm going to try to give that a restart. That was very, very annoying, and I also don't know how you're supposed to make it through there without hitting a tree.
I've got the route in your sat nav. Go, 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 go!
Is there any reason your route sends you into a whole bunch of trees right at the finish line? Stop squirming around so much, come on. This is what you're supposed to be made for.
Really gun it along here. My subscribers love seeing that rally style stuff.
Once again, tree in the way of the roots. Needless to say, I don't think I'm going to be
Joyriding in Smuggler's Run?
hitting
Sure,
that
you could use it to discover
1
the
minute,
map
15
and learn
seconds
the best routes, but
time
it was
limit
for
again.
exploring and jumping off things.
Yep. This is even slower than the last lap, if that's possible.
Are you ready for another pickup? I have got loads more content lined up. Just message me when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that again. That's a waste of my time. Doing a kind of race I don't like doing. That vehicle is horrible off-road. That is probably the least grip I have had off-road, aside from driving a supercar. Followed up by a t-shirt. Could have got a Dodge Viper ACR. But I got a t-shirt. Yeah, just put some salt in the wound while you're at it. Go ahead and rub it in. Crappy finish followed by a t-shirt. I'll get one or two more of these out of the way. I don't know how much longer I can stand these, honestly.
So, how many of you remember the first cross-platform racing game? Not talking about Xbox and PC. I am talking about Amstrad and Apple, Atari, Amiga, Commodore, and MS-DOS. It's time for number 8, the Countach, and a speed trap. Let's race like it's 1987.
Yep, and I promise you almost nobody playing this game knows what any of those consoles are or
blast past
what
that
DOS
speed
is.
camera.
And of course, in this vehicle, we're using the iconic wing on the back, which actually makes the Countach perform worse. But it looks better. This car is very slidey.
Choosing the car for this one was so hard, but I have to love the Countach. Those angles, that paint job.
Struggling to keep us on the road again.
And if I'm wrong about it being the first cross-platform racing game, let me know in the comments. Wow, that is beautiful. Bring it back. I want to go.
I'm not even gonna waste my day trying to restart these over and over again. Yeah, I wish I had some more exciting stuff to show you guys with these stunts, but they're lame. Sorry, Forza, they're lame. Give me some racetracks, seriously. I'll give you a brief, I guess, history lesson on the Countach. So the Countach is featured in a whole bunch of different racing games, like the young lady mentioned. A whole bunch of 1980s bedroom posters contained Lamborghini Countaches. It is an iconic vehicle. The first time I discovered the car was in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3, or excuse me, Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, I should say. Where it was the 20th anniversary Countach, included as one of the Lamborghini vehicles. The other one in there was the Lamborghini Diablo. Countach is a great car, but it's definitely got some very notable Regional Championship Nissan. Okay, we'll give that a try. It's definitely got some very notable flaws, one of which is that wing that I mentioned. It actually makes the car perform worse by, I believe, lifting the nose up at high speeds. And other notable problem is the virtually non-existent rear visibility. So to back the car up, you actually kind of have to get out of it. The official Lamborghini test driver way of backing the car up was to open the scissor door on the side, have basically half your body out of the vehicle and look over your shoulder to back it up. Because the rear window is non-existent. Just a little slit in the back.
You have arrived at your destination.
And the Diablo wasn't much better. Alright, so we have a Nissan Cup here. Let's see here. Road Racing Series 3 event, summer. Well, I've got the right car for it. Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Championship at Horizon in summer. What more could you want?
I'd like to get in there and start racing. Oh, you're kidding me. I can't even use the GTR? Why can't I use the GTR? I was literally in a Nissan GTR at the start, and I can't have that. Alright. Whatever. Anyways, iconic as the Countach is, this has become more iconic because of movies like Fast and the Furious. So what we're looking at is the Nissan Skyline GTR. It's the precursor car to the Nissan GTR that we have today. Not the fastest car that Nissan has ever made, but very good looking, and it's one that is very modifiable. People have made all kinds of different modifications to these things to where they're producing crazy amounts of horsepower. I've even seen claims of a couple of cars in the quadruple digits. And this particular kind of car, of course, is made famous by Paul Walker driving it, the Fast and Furious films. Other cars I've known in that series, of course, are the Mitsubishi Eclipse and the Toyota Supra. Wow, trying to ram me just like a human player. But the Skyline makes a phenomenal engine noise. Still good looking to this day, even though it's a 90s car. And they're now something that's, I wouldn't say they're becoming common in North America, but they're becoming more common. It's not as hard to acquire these any longer. I did see one of these for sale not too long ago, an actual Japanese import. You can actually see here it's a right-hand drive vehicle by default unless you were to heavily modify it. Beautiful surroundings, and just in time. I think the first time I ever drove this vehicle was actually in the game Test Drive 5, if anybody remembers that. That was a rival game to Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3. I enjoyed both of them quite a bit. Really excellent car selection, along with the ability to play as the police and get involved in some exciting police chases. Let's see here. This isn't a two-piece race, is it? There's got to be more than that. Okay, yeah, there's one up here. Let's switch to the in-car.
In 400 yards,
here.
turn left.
So I believe the particular model that I'm driving here is a 2002. Car looks basically the same throughout the years, however. I don't remember what year they ended production. It probably wasn't very long after this. The Nissan GT-R came along a handful of years later as a spiritual successor. Shared some characteristics in its looks. Not quite as boxy of a body shape. Kept the tail lights, kept the name.
You have arrived at your destination.
And it kept its reputation, and dare I say improved its reputation, because the Nissan GT-R of today is on a whole nother level with performance. A true supercar, the best launch control in the world as far as I'm concerned. Really good looks. And it's the car that the Corvette C8 is going after. The Corvette C8 is going after a younger demographic, because the average age of a Corvette owner is the early 60s. I think it was something like 62, 63. Whereas the average age of a owner of a Nissan GT-R is about 35 or 37. So the new layouts, excellent 0 to 60 time, higher top speeds that we have with the Corvette C8 are aimed at, and the price, don't forget, $60,000 starting price. It's aimed at that younger demographic, scaring off the old folks. That was a mistake. See if I can get a little tail happy going through here. There we go. Everybody likes a good drift. Not too bad. Oops, came into that one too aggressive. I'm going to try to avoid running into the wall again. There we go. Not going for the fastest time here, just trying to have a little fun through some of these corners. The hairpin turns back there were a perfect opportunity for that. Coming in at just over 100. Where I'm pretty sure the GTR could have got me to 130, 140 in that same time. Alright, continuing on. Looks like we have a Nissan Fairlady to our left, and looks like a Sentra Nismo to the right. Possibly one of the most boring cars that Nissan makes. Sentra is a good family vehicle, but I don't want anything to do even with the Nismo version of that. I would be perfectly happy to own a Nissan 350 or 370Z. I'm sure some of you out there who are really into cars have seen Nissan's new prototype for the replacement for the 370Z that we have right now. And I don't know how I feel about it. It looks like another 370Z to me. It's got a slightly different
200 yards. Turn left.
front to the body, but that's what looks about the same.
Turn left.
I don't think it looks all that great looking personally. I think we could probably use some changes to make it more race-inspired. And unless the engine is radically different, I don't see what the big appeal is going to be. And keep in mind, people are kind of crapping on the 370Z's performance, but if you think about it, it's a really good car for the money. It's a rear-wheel drive sports car. You can get it in either manual transmission or the paddle shifters if you so desire. The car is capable of doing about 170 miles per hour top speed, bone stock, no modifications. It's got a sub 5 second 0 to 60 time. Excellent Nissan reliability.
In 400 yards.
Well-established name. And very affordable.
Turn left.
So, you know, while I understand that there are better performing cars out there, it's really hard to beat the 370Z for the money.
In 200 yards. Turn left.
So I don't particularly see anything wrong with it at this stage.
Turn left.
I agree it needs a refresh, but I don't know if the prototype that they put out is the way to go. Alright, so here we are. I think this is the last one.
You have arrived at your destination.
Now we'll continue on with the Skyline GTR. I kind of want to buy a 370Z for this thing just to see how it does against the rest of the competition here. Alright. That's an old one right there. It's like a Nissan 300 or a 240 up ahead. Head-to-head with that pickup, though, the Titan, I think it is. Gotta stop going into these corners so fast. Going too fast and I'm approaching from the wrong angles. That was aggressive. As was that. He tried to pit maneuver me. DJ Carnage. Leading the pack. Little drift on the way out. Not a very good drift, but a drift nonetheless. One more lap left. See if I can beat my prior lap time of 102. decent. I don't know if I'm going to beat 102. We'll find out. Yep, just barely. Just a hair under 101. Alright, Cup's complete. Swept the series. Okay. Well, now that that's done... Well, you know what? Looks like we have a barn find here, so why don't we take a look at that. Ah, you know what? Before we do, let me play a little bit smarter, and we're going to switch over to that ugly lime green Jeep, because it's going to do well off-road. The other night when I wasn't recording, I was looking at various locations for barn finds, and using this to travel off-road was much more efficient. The problem is this usually does not make for the most entertaining of streaming material. We're going to try, and I'm going to hope that the reward that I get from the barn that I hopefully eventually find is going to be worth the time spent. The first one I ever got was not very rewarding at all. Thought I saw something over here. Looks like I'm wrong. However, subsequent barn finds were pretty decent. I got an Audi Quattro with a little police light on top. What I hit? How is that a burnout if you're on gravel? I don't particularly like resorting to Google for this kind of stuff, but I may have to if this is going to continue on with no success. Reminds me a little bit too much of Need for Speed Payback with all this car searching. Now that I'm in the dark, it's going to make this even more difficult. This was like the woods for the game Slender Man. Good timing. Oh, come on. For those of you wondering why I'm hitting so much stuff, well, so much more stuff, I should say, I'm currently driving with my left hand and using my right hand to spin around the camera with the mouse. Trying to see if I can spot this little bunker while I'm driving. Okay, well, this isn't proving to be very fruitful. So I think what I'm going to do, unfortunately, is I'm going to have to defer to Google's knowledge here. So let me just see, oops, let me see where exactly we are. So we're near Uffington Whitehorse in Ashbrook. So Uffington, White Horse, Barn, find. There we go. So, this is placing it at the bottom left of the circle. So, I need to, I guess, point my car in this direction. Yep. There she is. Let's see what we get. Keep your fingers crossed, ladies
Found
and gentlemen.
it! Nice! Let me put on a dry shirt and I'll be there.
Oh, it's the PLP 50, the one and only from Top Gear.
Wait, it can't be. That's a PLP 50. I've wanted one of these ever since I was small enough to fit in one of these. Come on, help me lift it.
Why would you need help lifting that? That car can literally
I'll wheel
be
it down
carried
to the
with one
garage and
hand.
call you soon.
Well, how very rewarding that was. Let me see here. Did I complete that? Co-op championship. Let's see here. Fortune Island. What else do we have out here? 4x4 scramble. More cross-country. Another house that I don't really care about. Well, I could try Top Gear. See what that's all about. Let me get out on the main roads, though.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Alright. Let's see here. Actually, Horizon Life, let me see here. Ooh, I got some more wheel spins.
Hey, bro. If you
Hey.
liked the Horizon wheel spin, wait till you try the Horizon Super wheel spin. Same principle, but you get 3 prizes instead of 1. Plus, a higher chance of winning something really special.
Well, that would be nice. Keeping this dynamic. Ah, you couldn't give me the GTS. Gonna give me some more clothing items I don't want. Skip some of these. Ah, you couldn't have given me the CLK GTR. Stang, okay. I can deal with that. Ah, the original Honda NSX. Acura NSX. Could have got the M6, but I got a Lancia Delta. Ah, the Eagle E-Type Speedster was close to getting that next car. Holden HSV. Alright. Let's go down to the regular wheel spins and we'll get rid of these while we have them. Do not care about the glasses. Interesting. Ah, the Integra Type R. That's a classic worth having. Ooh, Ferrari F50.
That right there is one of the rarest cars at the festival.
And
What
the
can I
V12
say?
Vantage.
When you play the wheel at Horizon, you don't go home with a goldfish.
Alright. Got some neat stuff here. No doubt about it.
Hey, bro. Here's where you'll see a top-down view of your career at Horizon. Each tile represents another way for you to make a name for yourself here at the festival.
Well, quite a bunch of stuff to do. It seems like there's not a lot to do on the world map, but how very wrong I am. Horizon Life. If I get another wheel spin? What we'll do is I'm going to switch cars. Well, you know what? Since I won one recently, let's grab this. But I think I want to change the color. I'm not liking the mustard yellow. Much as I love the V12 Vantage, I gotta change that color up. That's not gonna do it all. Let me see here. We're gonna go to the festival location to customize cars, and I'm gonna change that color up because I cannot stand that. Alright. A for Aston Martin. Let's see what we got here. Blue is pretty. That's not too bad. Let's see what I got for factory colors here. Orange is interesting. Not a big fan of the beige. I wouldn't quite call that British racing green. Is it possible for me to give this a nice, proper British racing green? I'm not sure I like the way that looks, honestly. Let's take a look at liveries again. So we had some good options here. Wow, that's interesting. Get a police interceptor. Very interesting skins, almost like something you'd see on a road rally. Ugh, I don't know why you put the Gulf colors on an Aston. Wow, that's something else. I like the colors, I'm just not a big fan of all the stickers on top. I'll tell you what we'll do is let's... Problem is I already have one of these. Can't I just modify this? My cars, that's what I'm looking for. There we are, liveries. I feel like there should be more designs than just those. The problem is I already have a kind of a bluish Aston. I already have a silver one, I'm pretty sure. Actually, you know what? I may not. Let me That's right. I don't think I do. I think I have like a very light blue one. Let's go with the paint. I like the black wheels. Interesting, kind of an off-silver color. Alright, I think we'll do that. Let's... Can't do anything with those. I can do traditional silver ones. I think I'm gonna paint them a gloss black. Alright, we'll leave it at that. Let's see. Fortunate enough to be gifted with a couple of neat cars through those wheel spins.
So there's a TV company filming a documentary called British Racing Green. all about car culture in the UK. Bex is gonna be in it, but they want a second driver as well. Considering how much of a name you are around here, I figured you'd make the perfect co-star. What do you think?
Sounds like an adventure. Tell you what. Well, you know what? We'll try it. I've got this
Turn
in the
around
meantime.
when it is safe to do so.
Beautiful noise.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Oops. I was going right for the horizon, no pun intended. Missed my turn. And if you're observing at home, of course, that's exactly the way you're supposed to behave when you miss your turn. No, seriously, don't do that, please. It's a very dumb idea. Only in horizon.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Loving the way this car's performing. I love the sound, love the looks.
Turn left.
Ah, the stunt window. Sticking to the road pretty well. Let's try this out.
Great to see you.
Here we are, classic
We're shooting a
Aston.
documentary about car culture in the UK, and I need a second driver. You've made a name for yourself, and it would be great to have you aboard. It's simple. You drive, I tell the story. Let's do it.
All right, off we go. Compared to the other Aston I was driving, this is not the easiest car in the world to get to 60.
From Aston Martin to
70.
McLaren and Bentley, Great Britain is home to over a century of automotive excellence. I'm Rebecca Dawson. Welcome to British Racing Green, a documentary celebrating that history. The Aston Martin DB5 Vantage was the quintessential Grand Tourer of the 1960s, combining British engineering and Italian design.
I thought the E-Type was the quintessential Grand Tourer of the 60s. Kinda soft and wallowy, if I
The
dare say
Vantage
so.
featured side-draft carburetors and a refined camshaft profile, capable of a blistering top speed of 162 miles an hour in 1964.
That is quite impressive.
The clean lines of Superleggera's bodywork, reclining seats and wool carpets created a car that was luxurious as well as fast. This car would form the basis for the DB range, with later cars improving on the design in many ways. But none would ever achieve the sheer iconic perfection of the Vantage.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
For all of its beauty and engineering perfection, Only 65 of these beautiful machines would ever be built. If you own one, you own a piece of British history.
In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Although I suppose the same could be said if you owned yourself
the silver
a...
DB5 would be immortalized in half a century of cinema. The classic Aston Martin.
I was going to say, technically you'd be owning a piece of British history if you owned yourself
But
something
in 2016, a new DB was unveiled, heralding the dawn of Aston Martin's second century. The DB11 is the first production turbocharged Aston Martin. But is it a worthy successor to that legacy?
Other pieces of British
The
motoring
short
history.
answer is yes. It's bold, responsive, and agile. It's perhaps the best GT chassis in the world. And listen to it.
Other pieces of British racing history or motoring history would include the Austin Princess and the Mulliner Cab. So, it wasn't all supercars and sports cars, I'm afraid.
Able to hit 60 miles an hour in 3.5 seconds, the DB11's 5.2-litre twin-turbo V12 boasts a top speed of over 200 miles an hour.
Beautiful exhaust note. Loving the crackles when you change gears, slow down.
The DB11 is not the fastest car in the world, but then it's not trying to be. It's sophisticated, effortless luxury. It's an Aston Martin.
You know, I will say, this car drives very well. Similar to the 911 that I first drove in this game, this is very predictable.
The DB11's front strakes
manageable.
channel air to create a virtual spoiler, providing downforce without compromising the car's clean lines. Brilliant. Most importantly, I think, the DB11 proves that Aston Martin is ready for another century of beautiful cars. And I can't wait.
I would agree with that, although I think a whole bunch of them are going to be electric, if not all of them.
Beautiful as they are, Aston Martins are only one of many cars made in the United Kingdom. Let's see what else is out there.
Problem is now you have companies like Tesla and Porsche, excuse me, vying for electrical supremacy right now with performance vehicles. Porsche, of course, released the Taycan, excellent electric vehicle, and Tesla's going to be coming out with a new Model S that goes from 0 to 60. I believe it's in 2.3 seconds, something like that. Actually, no, it might even be less. I'd have to look at it. I'd have to look at the facts and figures for it again. And it's over 200 miles per hour, and it's a four-door sedan with some pretty decent range, dare I say. So these other manufacturers out here, they're going to have a lot to live up to. I predict you're going to see a very drastic change in things like body shape. So that's the only thing you're going to be able to do. Oh, tan brogues, that's great. Well, you know what? I almost would say that I kind of want the Rogues more than a Volkswagen Scirocco, so we'll just call it a draw. I get it's another car in the garage, but I don't like Volkswagen Scirocco's. Alright, back in a little bit older Aston. Let's do another chapter. What do you think? Much fun as this is to drive and look at, I think we could use another chapter of this. Those were a couple of cool cars. we get something from Jaguar?
This is shaping up nicely.
Ah,
Time
Land
for
Rover.
a change of pace, though.
Okay.
At least at first. The next segment is about Land Rover, and we'll be starting out with the Type 3.
All right, off we go. Take a look at that interior here. Virtually non-existent.
Land Rover, the British sports utility vehicle. But before that, they were actual utility vehicles. Solid, tough trucks, unstoppable over almost any terrain.
In 400 yards, turn left.
The Land Rover Type 3 marks the point where that shift begins, and we'll be looking at what that meant.
Why is the exhaust burbling in an old Land Rover? I'm all for creative liberties and everything, but my word. It's going a little overboard.
Land Rovers have taken on almost every task imaginable. They've been generators, tractors and ambulances. They've brought peace and carried medicines to disaster zones. They've even been buses.
And they've been used in
Over
wars.
500,000 Series 3s were built, and over 70% of those are still on the road today. They were extensively exported and built under license abroad. Belgium, South Africa, even Australia and New Zealand. With a robust chassis and signature Land Rover engineering, the Type 3 also marked the first time that buyers could choose interior options, like seat box protectors and cubby boxes.
Never forget Land Rover and Jeeps also role
That
in
trend
World War II.
continued, and by 1982, Land Rover were offering the county spec Type 3. Leisure drivers could choose from such luxuries as all-cloth seats, soundproofing, and tinted glass. The trend was increasingly clear, and the future of the Land Rover was starting to take shape. If you squinted, you could already see the shape of the first sports utility vehicle, the Range Rover. While the stock Type 3 would never be particularly fast uphill, there is almost no hill that it couldn't climb. Or dam, for that matter, if you put a proper winch on it.
I've seen that old commercial, Range Rover climbing a dam, and I believe Richard Hammond from Top Gear tried to recreate it. Hell of an advertisement.
In 1978, a Series 3 was custom built for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. It only had 1,892 miles on the clock when it was auctioned into private hands. And it was in perfect condition. It would be. After all, she trained as a mechanic in the 1940s and will likely remain the only royal able to strip and rebuild an engine.
Turn left. In 200 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
Along with the Range Rover, others would follow. Discovery, Defender, and the Freelander. Each a more sophisticated and enjoyable utility vehicle. But none of them were a replacement for the Type 3. They were a different kind of car.
Figure we shed some light on the situation.
The Type 3 was arguably the first sports utility vehicle, an evolution of the design that would lead ultimately to this. The Bowler Nemesis, an off-road racing vehicle that turned into a production SUV, the Nemesis EXR.
That's a beautiful little
It
thing.
sports a turbocharged 5-litre Land Rover Jaguar engine, crammed into a carbon fibre chassis with integral roll cage. It even has the grille, headlights and rear lights from a Range Rover.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well, did it? works reasonably well, although I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here other than just driving around. Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere near 25,000.
This is an all-terrain supercar. That's the only fair description for this. But that's what you get when you build an SUV with Land Rover DNA.
Alright. Didn't look like I had that many points, but fine. Those are some nice surroundings.
Did somebody order a car? Extra small?
No.
Ready for you?
Great. Hey, the PLP-50. That's certainly a piece of British motoring history. Speaking of which, what do you think? You want to go see if we can do another barn find?
When it is safe to do so.
We'll go over there in the Aston and I'll see if I can switch to something more off-roady. That's some excellent straight line top speed, top speed. Excellent straight line speed, period. I might have to mess around with this car more.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around
this again.
when it is safe to do so.
That's nice, automatically puts the headlights on for me. I see. So this is going to be over on the hill someplace. This will not be in the tunnels, obviously. Alright, well, let's take this opportunity to pull over real quick. And we're going to change cars. How about I do something else other than the Jeep? You want something else? Let me see here. What else do we have? Yeah, I don't really like the way that Dodge looks. Yeah, we'll try it. Volkswagen Touareg. I remember when that car first came out, it definitely had an impressive commercial. How it performed in the snow. And rather than waste everybody's time, let's see exactly where we are real quick. Astmore, so we're going to go to Astmore Barn Find. Let's see where we are here. So it looks like it's going to be not too far from the road to the southeastern point of the circle. That might be it. No, it doesn't look like the right type of barn.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
This is basically where it was pointing to. I'll keep going a little bit more. This is right about where it was. I don't know. So that's, I think it might be a little bit too far north. Spin this around. I'm sure people who know this map are going to crucify me for not finding it. Feels like it should be that, but it's not. Well, now I'm out of the circle, so it's definitely not up here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Must have passed right by it.
How come you always find these things before me? It's not like I'm not looking.
Not sure what that is.
That's an
Austin?
MG. An MGB GT, in fact. It's a brilliant little sports car made right here in Britain, is what I'm saying. Whatever they were trying to do to the engine didn't go so well, did it?
No, it's an interesting find.
I'll go and put all the...
Probably not my cup of tea. Let's see here. Got another one up
pieces
the
back in
road.
and call you when it's done.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
We're gonna take a shortcut to the highway.
Recalculating route.
Oh, would you look at this? I'm on top of the tunnels that I was on the entrance of earlier. Look at all of these flowers.
Turn around when it is safe
Whoa!
to do so.
Well, it's not often you survive something like that. Ah, I broke my poor mirror off. I'm pretty sure there'd be a lot more damage than just a broken mirror. Well, now that I'm down here, let's change cars again to something that can get me there a bit quicker. What do we got here? Thought I had another Aston in there, did I not? Thought I had the James Bond... Oh, that's right, it's part of the James Bond sub-division there. Tell you what, let's go... Ah, that's right, I got the E-Type Speedster. Let's use that. That had a wonderful exhaust sound last time I heard it on Top Gear. There we go. Look at the reflection in the windshields. That is a nice little detail.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right.
Alright, well, I'm certainly not taking this thing off the road, so let's go ahead and get rid of that map marker. I'm going to change cars again, as much as I like driving that. We'll go with the Stelvio, because it's nearby. We'll get into the Stelvio, should be a little bit more capable off-road. And let's take a look at where on the map we're going to be. First of all, kind of near the Greendale airstrip. I'm not seeing any other... It's also near the wind farm, I'm not sure. We'll try that. Greendale airstrip, barn find. So it looks like it's right on the outskirts on the complete opposite side of the circle. Okay, looks like we're going the right way thus far. Now I saw a building over there, just is it the right building? Wasn't I here before? I was here before. I was here before in a Jeep. So this should be about where it is. So we're right on the outskirts. Let's just compare real quick where this is compared to the map. So this actually puts it like right on the outskirts. Ah, and you know what? No, okay. I don't think that's where it is either. I think we passed it. I'm looking at another photo of this now. This actually looks to be further back a ways. Let's turn this around. I see it, I believe. There it is. Alright. I would hate to do that to a real Stelvio.
Yep, hold it right there. I'm coming.
What on earth is that thing? Is that an old TVR?
What is that thing? Looks like a spaceship or something. I think it's a TVR, but we'll have to get it back and put it together again. Give me a hand.
Give me a hand for recognizing that car just from a glance.
See you down at the garage soon.
Alright, well that's definitely not a bad little reward there. What do we have here? Rally Monsters. Well, you know what? Let's go try a race event, huh?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'll get my Stelvio and we'll get out of here. Pardon me, sheep, coming through. Oh, flew right past the road, didn't even see it. We'll do a little bit more off-roading, how about that? I'll wind up near a house that I probably don't need. Aside from getting you closer to the different...
In 400 yards, turn right.
Flushes of events on the map, I'm still not sure what, oh, we're here in I'm still not sure what the purpose of the houses are. Let's change cars again. What do we want here? You know, we'll keep going with the E-Type Speedster only because I did not get much of a chance to drive that. I did a little bit of highway driving.
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Beautiful area out here. Give them that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's see what's required here.
You know what's better than a seasonal championship in the summer? Not much, really. Have fun.
So I need a specific type of car for this. Well, I can get a newer Super X STI. Pro Drive Rally. That's interesting with an older Porsche. Or the Opel. Well, you know what? I think I kind of have a feeling which way I'm going to go with that. This is all-wheel drive. Excuse me, higher rating, and I don't have to pay for it, so... yeah, there we go. We'll go with a more modern livery. Let's see here. Monster Energy's not a bad choice. Rockstar Energy. Well, you know what? Not that I'm a big advocate of either energy drink, but let's go with Rockstar just because it looks kind of neat. Give this a try, everybody. We'll see what this is like. Once again, I'm not the biggest off-road or rally guy, but it seems to be all the events that's left, so we'll try it out. I've got the Porsche 959 next to me. No idea what that is to my left. Wow, this thing is taking off like a shot. What a car. This thing is insanely fast. I say, once again, kudos to the car. This thing is very, very manageable. Already have an older WRX STI, and this one making me proud just the same. Very fast, very manageable. Getting a little bit of wet roads now, but the race is about wrapped up, so I think we're in good shape. Alright, there we are. Another Subaru, and that looks like a Renault. No, that's not a Renault, it's a Peugeot. Peugeot hatchback. Ram Power Wagon unlocked.
Not to show favourites at all, but you need to make it through this next round because we're planning something big for afterwards, like the biggest dirt route I've ever created big.
Okay. Well, since I've done that, wasn't there more that I had to do in that series? No? Huh. Bamberg Castle. Playground games. We'll do one more dirt race and I'll see if I can find something to do with
200 yards. Turn
road
sharp
car
left.
for a change of pace.
Turn sharp left.
Missed my opportunity for a why did the chicken cross the road joke.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
My tour guide last week told me about a classic car lying around in a barn somewhere here. Yes, I go on guided tours. What's wrong with that? Be surprised how much you learn.
Another barn find.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay. Okay, well, did I thought I had finished it because I didn't see any more icons for that. Did I not just finish that? Okay, where is the rest of this? So it's all the way down there, you're telling me. That's the closest one, is all the way down there. Right on. Well, I guess I'm doing a little more driving.
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Let's take a look at the inside while we're motoring around here.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Very, very sparse, as you might imagine in a rally car.
Turn right.
Got that MG running. Let me just finish marking up this event and I'll meet you down there.
Now I gotta wait on him to fix up the TVR.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Tried to hold my drift. Not bad though for my first time driving this car. Love these surroundings. It's hard to see why anybody would want to play anything but spring or summer out here. Maybe a little bit of fall, but the weather's just so awful in the fall. Nice! Oh, that didn't go very well.
You have arrived at your destination.
Ram 2500 Power Wagon. Well, that's nice. Not too terribly worried about that. Looks like another Subaru next to me and the Porsche on my other side. And there would be the Peugeot. No idea what that thing is. Looks like I got not one but two more Subarus in front of me. Whoa, went way wide with that one. That was bad. Somehow I'm still going to set my best lap time that way. Once again, way wide with that, into the wall. All right. I don't know what I just said yes to because I was in a rush to get out of those menus. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one over here. Hopefully that's the last event.
You have arrived at your destination. In 400 yards, turn right.
Did I miss it? No, I didn't miss it.
Turn right.
Alright.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. Hopefully once this is done I can get a couple of drives with a couple of supercars in here instead of all this rally stuff. More of the same, alright. Ugh, pardon me. Oh, okay, this is part of the same course I was in when I was driving the Testarossa for one of the story missions. Alright, breeze through that, first place. Hopefully that sweeps the cup and I can be done with this. Sprite Mark 1, it's interesting. I probably would have preferred the Ferrari up top, but that's okay. Let's see here. Now that that's done, I need to get some supercar racing out of my system. I can't take the rally stuff anymore. No offense to people that like that kind of thing, but I need something else. So what I'm gonna do... What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into one of the cars that I bought not too long ago. Unfortunately, anybody not following my Twitch channel, if you're on my YouTube, you didn't get a chance to see that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go find a nearby race.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
There we go. We're gonna go have some fun with some
400 yards,
supercars.
turn right. Turn right.
Porsche GT2 RS, one of the best Porsches in the world right now. Phenomenal racing car. Set up a new event. We're gonna stick with this, see how we do with the GT2 RS as standard. Beautiful color scheme, if I do say so myself. Lovely red with some black accents and beautiful gold wheels. What a lineup. Let's do this. I see a Corvette and a Bentley Continental GT. Looks like possibly an F-Type in front of me. Can't quite tell. Passing the Camaro in front of me, looks like a Ferrari of some kind. Can't quite tell if that's a 488 or what that is. And what on earth is that hatch doing in the front? No idea what that even is. Much like the 911 Carrera S that I was messing with when I first started the game, this thing is just so predictable, very responsive. I won't say it grips to the road like a magnet, but it's about as close as you can get. Wonderful speed. Wonderful sound, wonderful looks. Easily one of the best purchases I made. Right on. Ah, it's Renault Clio Cup. I feel like that shouldn't be in the race with the other cars that I had there, but whatever. Alright, we're going to find another race we can do here, but before I do, I'm going to switch cars. And what we're going to do is, when we switch cars, let's see here. I gotta pick one that's synonymous with the game itself. Ever since the start of the game, I wanted one of these. We're gonna get in the McLaren Senna in the classic intro cinematic blue livery with orange accents.
200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oops, missed the turn.
In 200 yards, turn right.
Oh, why must you take me off-road?
Turn right.
Once again, I must appeal to anybody rich out there that may be watching these videos. If you can afford a McLaren of any kind, go buy one. McLaren is in trouble of bankruptcy right now with this whole coronavirus business. Don't just be like everybody else and get a Ferrari or a GTR or Corvette. Those are all great cars. If you can afford a McLaren, buy one. You're going to be standing out from the rest of the crowd, and you're going to have a great car.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. Let's move through with this. Let's see what other cars we're going to have in the lineup here. I expect some stiff competition, but we'll see. Pardon me. Oh, look at that. We got a Lego Senna. Looks like a Noble M600 next to me. I can't quite tell what that is. Whoa! Something sent me sliding. Koenigsegg, Lamborghini, Pagani Huayra, another Koenigsegg. See if I can concentrate on this race. Oh, come on, are you serious with that? Are you... Really? Twice in a row? Here's a better question, is why is that sticking out there? Yeah, we have a dangerous obstacle right there. Let's put a flag in front of it so the drivers can't see it. Ugh, this is just going so badly for me, dude. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even gonna... I'm not gonna keep rewinding 50 billion times in this race. I'm not doing that. Take it back. Apparently I am. So I missed the checkpoint completely. I wish this mouse cursor would just get off of my screen. Looks like we got the Lego Senna in front, and I can't tell what that is behind. precision control. That was not pretty. Alright, I'm going to see if I can get one more race in. We're going to go to this one up here. And I'm going to change cars one more time so I can get one more vehicle in before we finish up here. Question is, what do I get? We got some interesting cars up here. Lotus 311 is always nice. Probably skipping too many at once. There is the GTR. There's the Spider, the Aventador, the Huracan, the Agera. There's the James Bond Aston Martins. Building up credits to the point where I should probably splurge and buy a couple more cars, but we'll see. We'll see in a second. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do the Vantage S. That was a beautiful car. Had a lot of fun with that on the road, so let's see how it does on the track.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
It's Sprint Series, so we'll see how this goes.
You have arrived at your destination.
A little bit weird with no music. The dead silence is odd. Alright, so another Ferrari nearby. I think I got a Ferrari on each side of me there, actually. Let's see. Looks like Mercedes SLS and AMG GT. Wow, look at that Ferrari take off. Let's see if I can keep up. I may not have picked the right car for this. Yep, that's way too fast going into that corner, even though the blue line says I should be able to take it at higher speeds. Looks like a 599 GTO in the California, or maybe two 599s. Hard to tell. I really bounced the hell out of my car. Well, it got me to the front anyway. Hard to argue with results. That was bad. 2 wheels? Oh yeah, it's 2 wheels because I slammed it on the wall. I had no choice. Yeah. Not my finest moment. Portofino 18, 599 GTO. California T, okay. GTC for Luso, alright. Makes sense to me. Skinny jeans, love it. So I can be trendy. So, before I sign off here, because it's been a while, I think what I'm going to do... We're going to travel to the festival site, and I might take a look at some cars that I could buy. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be car shopping for a little bit, so rather than bore you all with what I'm going to pick here, I think I'm going to come back with a new video within the next couple of days, and you're going to see what I got. It'll be a surprise for everybody. So, we're going to end the stream there. Appreciate all of you watching who did. I'll have some interesting stuff for you next time we come back. So, until then, I'm Unreal. You just watch a stream with an average gamer. You guys take care.